We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected, but please stay on the line to deep dial with Tiger and Savannah.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, governors. How
Welcome
are we today?
back. Welcome back to the States, Savannah. I've been going stateside kissing. Wait, oh my God, what's that lyric? Say you never had a British girl, you say. That's you from Stateside by Pink Panthers.
Yes.
Wait, that was like literally the #1 song.
I know that. Stateside.
See you spoil the FaceTime.
Stateside. Wait, you know what? Tiger lyricism. I've implemented into my daily life.
Oh my God, which one?
When you were singing the somber song, Homewrecker, and instead of it goes, I don't want to be a homewrecker, and Tiger's singing it so loud, he goes, I just want to be a homewrecker.
No homewrecking allegations here. It's just a song. But maybe that's what's it called?
A Freudian slip.
Murphy's Law. Yeah. One of those.
Yeah. It's martial law.
It's Newton. It's a Newton's apple.
Not Newton. Fugger. Newton.
Fugger. Newton.
That rules Newton.
Newton.
But yes,
What's his name? Jimmy Newton. Jimmy Newton.
Jimmy Neutron. I was across the pond in London for a quick weekend.
My nightmare. Purgatory.
Literally, Tiger's worst nightmare. I can't believe you don't like British accents because they are literally so fun. Like, sorry.
I can't get behind it. I would rather have like whatever accent anywhere else
Newton has.
Newton. Yeah, I'd literally rather hear that.
No, they're just so fun. Like, even the cab drivers, like, just their little sayings. Like, this cab driver was like, I'll just pop you out over here. Or, like, one driver said, I'll truck you out there. And it's just, like, how charming.
Right. I just don't know about that one. I don't know if I could do it. I could not live there. My friend just moved there. Shout out Sarah. Good luck to her. But I can't do a British accent.
Remember when I, like, told everyone I was going to move to London?
Oh my God, yeah. That was crazy.
Oh my God. I really thought I was going to, too. Like,
no, you
I
did.
don't know.
You were like serious about it too. I would have never visited
like,
you.
Applying to the London. I was like applying to London School of Economics. I was so ready. Like, literally, once I found out that you didn't have to study anything related to econ to go to the London School of Economics, like once I found out that they had a program in communications, it was like over for them.
No, I honestly so get that. That would like, I feel like everyone has that moment where they're like, it's time to go abroad. And some people do go abroad.
I was just thinking like, if not now, when? Like, I don't have kids. I don't have a husband. I could just move.
True.
But then I don't know. Maybe I just went on a bad date and had to move.
Yeah, no, literally. Well, I know. And it's so funny because if not now, when? And I was so like, oh, girl, you got the whole life ahead of you. And then it's like,
no, I know.
Boom. So I guess maybe I should think about that too. But I don't know. Where would I study? Oh my God, probably the Capri School of Lemons. Yes. The Capri School of Lemon Sorbet. That's where I'm studying.
Top by flop is floppy.
Yeah, no, literally. That's where I'm going to go to school. So
a funny story that I can't not share, but at the same time, I feel like I need to be clear. I am not like Tiger and I, sure. Do we make jokes about like shitting on him?
Oh God. Yeah, you guys, we have a formal statement. We're releasing a formal statement.
This is not, I don't know how it got this way. Like, you retweet one scat convention tweet and then you just are like, wait, am I like talking about POOP too much? Because that's like not our personalities.
It's not at all.
Like, I wouldn't really classify us as having like potty humor. No. But maybe we do. I don't know.
I don't think so. But like, when I will say this podcast has made me like question a little bit of like, maybe we talk about it a little. Maybe we talk about it a little too much.
Well,
maybe there's room for some skepticism. Guys, is it too much?
Well,
Do we say shitting on him too much?
I mean, shitting on him, we're not going to stop saying that. But like, I don't
I know,
feel like
but
we talk about like actual, like that's the thing is I feel like.
I don't, but like we literally have these like crazy stories of like someone was like smearing shit on the wall. And it's like, how do we get ourselves into those situations?
Like, I'm shorting. And then I'm like, no, nothing but
but you guys were really classy, like in
nothing
person.
but class and elegance over here.
Nothing
With
but
that
class.
being said, I do have a story that like I have to tell, but I'm nervous.
Oh my God, please
what with
tell.
this reputation. Okay,
Did you get flued out to Dubai?
That's my story. No, okay, so I'm in London in this really cute hotel. It was like
London.
See, maybe you're thinking more of like I feel like you were thinking of like a
truffle
trashy
pasta.
accent. Yeah, exactly.
Truffle pasta. Pacha. I can't wait to go to Pacha. Yeah.
No, I know, you guys. Pacha is opening in New York. But there's like also the more cute, like posh accents. Anywho, I'm at this hotel. I'm like, you know, when you get to a hotel, at least I do this. I'm like, let me try out every amenity this place has to offer. So I'm like, robe on, slippers
blowing
on,
up the toilet. No,
soaps. No, nothing of that sort. However, this hotel did have like the toilet had a bidet. I literally can't, but like it's
love a
too
bidet.
funny.
Love a bidet.
Love a bidet. So I'm like, sitting here on this bidet, testing it out. I'm like, great, okay, I'm all done. I'm like, no stop button. I'm sitting here and I am in the bathroom. My boyfriend's in the other room. You know those kinds of people that are like going to the bathroom in front of their partner and like have a super
Not
gross
I.
like burping fart open door? No, not I.
Get away.
Not I. Which is why this story is even funnier because I am stuck on this goddamn bidet. Like, I was done minutes ago. Do you know how long like 5 minutes is when you're on a bidet? With,
on a
like,
bidet?
hot water? Yeah.
Sounds like my dream.
No, it's like the ass blaster.
Oh no! Wow.
But I'm like, what am I gonna do? Because okay, so there's no stop.
Well, you could
button.
just get up.
That's what I thought. Like, surely it's
like automatic
motion detected. Like I could just get up. So I was like, maybe I can get up and close the seat really fast. But every time I started to like lift my weight up, it's just like
shooting the ceiling.
Kept going. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I can't do that. So I had to do something I didn't want to do. And I had to call my amazing, sweet, caring, loving boyfriend into the bathroom to help me turn off this bidet, which is just a new level of intimacy that I didn't need.
I mean,
to reach.
it's gotta get there. If he's gonna watch you give birth, he's gonna.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, if I'm gonna like push out this man's child one day, like, what's a bidet?
You'll right. I just.
No,
now every time I want to say something, I'm like, I can't say it.
No, right. But like, we actually know this. Me like I'm trying to find every single way to like not make it about us, but there is this like girl who's a very chic NYC girl. Well, actually, I don't know if I call her. No, she's chic, and we like sometimes we take from her. Like we are referencing her
syntax
jokes, her syntax about fart. Like if you ever heard us say "fortin' up a storm," that is not us.
Oh
That's
God, I don't know if I would call her classy, but. Maybe. Yeah, maybe she is. She definitely found herself some class, that's for sure.
And who are we?
Who are we? No, honestly. Wait, so and now I'm just most curious about how the bidet turned on and off.
He literally had to, it's like this secret hidden button. Like it was not clear at all. And he literally had to like ask chat where the button was.
You know what? I'm glad you brought this up actually, because this happened to me at somebody's house. I'm making a formal statement. I don't want anyone's fancy ass toilets. No. I don't want your chat GPT ass toilet. Turn it the fuck off. Yeah, if there's a million buttons and switches, blah, 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 no, because that happened to me. Because you know what fucking happened on this damn toilet after I did my business in someone's humble abode? The toilet like shut off. Oh my God, actually, wait. This happened multiple times. Actually, well, The toilet literally shut off. Like, it didn't work. I was like, oh my God, unplugging it, plugging it back in. No, like nothing would work. Yeah, it wouldn't flush because the flush was a stupid fucking electric button and the electric button was broken. So I'm like, oh, great.
Sounds like they didn't pay their utility bill.
No, literally.
That is too much. No, honestly, thank God for him. But it was like really funny. And it was not a gross situation. Everything was very clean. It was number one. Okay. Not number two.
Okay, well, that's good. Thank God. I think that's what everybody was really curious about. So glad we
But yeah, that was a good
put a nail in that coffin.
Yeah. That was a bloody good laugh, wasn't it?
Bloody good laugh. Guys, are we gross? Comment below if we're gross.
No,
comment below if you're repulsed by us. Okay, we're changing the subject.
Wait. But actually, one more thing about London. Oh. We're not changing the subject because for the record, actually, once I figured out how to use it, I love those toilets with like the heated seats and like it raises when you come into the room. Dicks up when I walk in the party.
Dicks up when I step in the party. No, literally. Okay. Yes, I like it too. I like the heated seat. I like everything about it until it breaks.
Functioning. Yeah.
No, literally, because then I don't know what you do because there's no flush on the toilet. There's no manual flush. So
anywho,
it's just horrible.
If you're still listening, DM us. Shit. No. If you're still listening, no, stop. If you're still listening, DM us a bunny emoji.
Yeah.
Wait. Also
for Easter.
Wait, what was that? I just tried to do the heart. I meant to do this. Also, if you're still listening, this is like actually a serious request. We are just, as we said last episode, very data hungry and numbers driven.
Very.
So actually, if you're listening right now, this is not a joke. Well, the other one wasn't a joke either, but this is more serious than that one. Can you DM us like how you found the pod? It's gonna be like, hi, I'm your dad, and you texted it to me.
Yeah, literally. It's gonna be all my friends, and it's gonna be like, you wouldn't stop asking us to listen.
Yeah. No, but I'm actually curious. Like, is there anyone listening who doesn't know us? And if so, please DM us, and we'll like DM you a prize or something.
And if so, do you have any single gay male friends who are mid-30s, successful, monogamous? I would love to know. Yeah, literally. You know, something that I saw this weekend, I actually saw it twice in two different circumstances. And you know my opinion on this, but I feel like this is the perfect occasion to rehash it. I have a bone to pick with people who Uber Eats up a storm or DoorDash up a storm or Instacart up a storm. There were two girls. One lives in New York and one lives in LA. These are critical pieces of information because this goes into my dialogue about it. New York girl, well, both of them order Uber Eats for every single meal, including coffees.
Multiple times a day,
like minimum 3 times a day. What?
Okay. Literally what?
What gluttony? I can't. I literally don't get it.
They wrote about in the Bible.
No, literally.
I guess like, okay, first and foremost, sure, it's your life. Do what you want. I just really don't get living in New York and Postmating coffee. Like, are you dumb?
No, same. And that's what shocks me even more is like the weather's beautiful in New York right now. You can't walk 3 blocks to go get a coffee. Like, what?
Probably less than 3.
Legitimately shocked. I don't
really get that. But I also am a pretty big proponent of like I make my coffee at home a lot of the time.
Honestly, same.
I feel like I'm like stroking out like the way I'm speaking.
Financial queen.
But I make my coffee at home a lot. Because it's something I need to start my day, so I don't want to like have to go somewhere to get it. So I don't get why you wouldn't do that. It just doesn't make sense to me like at all.
No,
it's
same.
Also both these girls have amazing bodies, and like it almost
that's what I don't get either.
Yeah.
I don't believe it either because that's the other thing is how are you eating from a restaurant, which we all know restaurants, the
calories
not good.
Are way worse than at home.
It's so much oil, it's so much fat, it's so much butter, it's so much like just stuff that's like not that good for you because they put so much into it. So I'm like, how? Like it just does not make sense. Like I don't get it.
Is it rage bait?
I think it low-key is rage bait. But my biggest thing is like, just go get it. Like what? And because you know what I mean? And there's obviously like, I get to a degree, even DoorDashing daily is crazy to me. Legitimately crazy.
I am a big orderer. Like I you rarely Uber Eats, and like not to I wouldn't Uber Eats either. Like I looked at the options when I was visiting you, and like it just
Yeah.
takes a long time, and like
Okay,
there aren't as
honestly,
many.
yeah.
There's not like a variety. Like I can order most like food from any restaurant, and it gets to me in under 30 minutes, which like I
Which is
do all the time.
crazy.
Like at night, if I like after a night out, I order pizza, that kind of thing. I
Yeah.
so get, or like I would say I do order Lenwich a couple times a week, or like at least one time a week. Ooh, I might get a chicken Caesar wrap tonight. So like I am pro
Ooh.
ordering, like I order a lot,
Yeah.
but for every meal, I just don't get. The main thing is like how are you not 1,000 pounds? And also like it's kind of
Right.
annoying. Like I don't know what
No, I know.
I don't know. It's more puzzling to me. Well, like the girl that lives in LA is more of a food influencer. Like she's she's a baddie first, but she posts a lot
Right.
of food stuff, and like she does a series of like
Yeah.
unboxing her orders. So maybe that is like that makes more sense than like ordering Starbucks. I don't know why the ordering Starbucks for delivery is like not like
It's not
registering in my
human to
brain.
me. No, same. It's just
It's very
something, it's
weird.
really weird to me. It's very, very
It's
alien
getting
like to me.
weird.
No, it's literally getting weird. And like, go and get it. Like, isn't that fun? Doesn't everyone find fun in that?
Well, that's what I'm trying to say is like sometimes I understand not going to get it. So like I get
Yeah.
ordering things in. So for me it's more just the like isn't that annoying every day? And also like if you get an iced coffee isn't it literally melted?
Okay, that too. Also, I rarely, and you're actually so right about the whole like New York thing because I did order food when I was staying in New York and it was A, super fast and B, still tasted fresh. Every
Yeah.
time I order food in Arizona, but also in LA, it takes 60 minutes to fucking
Yeah.
deliver and the
Yeah.
food is not good anymore.
Come
Like
to
it's
think of it,
cold, it's soggy, like it's shit. So,
yeah. Every time I visit you like the delivery options have not been the best.
yeah.
Um so I don't really know. It just is like a little bit puzzling to me. I think the New York one was rage baiting because everyone was like freaking out. But I
Yeah,
guess
that
go
probably is
off,
what it
like do whatever you
is.
want. But it just doesn't make sense to me. Like,
Mhm.
why not have cold brew in your apartment?
Yeah, no, I agree. Literally
But do we
same.
just sound like literally broke? I don't know. But it's not even a money
I
thing.
don't
Like, I
think
don't
so. It's
know.
really not a money thing because it's the same way I view like going out to eat. Like if I go out to eat too much, oh my God, I'm 900 pounds. Like I'm legitimately literally I'm like 900 pounds. I
I
can't do
know.
it. I can't, no matter
I
what I fucking
know.
order, I could eat salads everywhere and I would still be just like big as
It's just
hell.
not the
Like
same. I actually
literally.
was just having this conversation with my future roommate.
Oh,
More on that later. But we were like, okay, we cannot be fat fatties. Like one ordering a week because it is just like easy if
oh,
you get into a pattern of it.
one?
You think more?
That's, well, I feel like one is really low.
Well,
Well,
it's
I guess you
important
go
to
out to
have
dinner
goals.
like no,
Well, yeah, we can
literally.
go out. It's just like
Oh.
sitting in the couch being disgusting, like ordering. Like there's nothing sexy
Mm.
about that. So I think
No.
like, but like honestly,
Unless it's
there's
on a
not.
cardboard table.
Oh my god. Wait, I will have to talk about that. That's so funny. Um, but there is like one of my favorite things ever is to have just a disgusting rot day where
Mm.
ideally you have a lot of Bravo shows saved up or like a series saved up and
Maybe a deep
you
dial episode or
Oh yeah,
two.
yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Where you have a deep dial episode or 2 or 3 or 4
That's
or
what she meant
5.
by Bravo. You guys actually we're signing to
Yeah,
Bravo
we're in
soon.
talks. Sorry,
So
that was another Freudian slip. But you have that ready. You don't have any plans. You might be a little hungover, but you just order like ideally it's a little cold outside so you don't feel bad about yourself. Your apartment
yeah.
is clean, so it's like just nice. And you order like Chinese
A
food.
warm
Oh my God.
Chinese.
Like pork dumplings and
I'm
spicy
having
chili
a
oil.
Chinese tonight. I'm having a Chinese
I'm
tonight.
I'm having a Chinese night.
I'm having a
That
Chinese
is
night.
just like a great joy to me.
Okay, I love that. I
To
love that.
me,
I will
to
say the one
me.
thing to me, that is kind of the one thing that I will order
I almost
is
just spilled, sorry.
Chinese or Thai. Like I love those foods specifically to
Same.
go. But like I don't know, sushi, I've tried ordering it to go. It worked when I lived across the street from this good sushi place cuz then that's like it's like there, which is nice.
Sugarfish.
But yeah, exactly. But like I just can't be doing this whole 45-minute plus delivery, fish gets warm.
Come to think of it,
Ugh.
maybe I do order a lot, but whatever.
Whatever. I actually saw this
Whatever.
TikTok that was kind of about a different topic, but I do think it applies to this. And this is kind of where my mindset is. It was talking about AI and how AI is robbing us of the beauty of like just doing things. Did you see her analogy? It was just this girl on TikTok, but she made this TikTok about how one of the joys of her day at work would be to go make a cup of coffee, like put the coffee in the pot, wait for it, talk to people in the kitchen for a little bit, and have like a good 15-minute break. And she was like, then my office got this like machine that's supposed to make everything so much more efficient, and you get coffee in like 10 seconds and it just pours out. And she was like, now I don't talk to people in the kitchen. I get my coffee fast. I go back to my desk. I look at the stressful email that I was looking at before I made the coffee. And she kind of was like, it robbed me of that pleasure of just like sitting there and doing the activity. So to me, when you get something delivered and you like don't have that experience of like getting up, getting out, seeing things, it just feels like you just like microwaved a meal and now it's ready for you and you just like eat it.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I just feel like you say that you want these experiences, but if you wanted to have these experiences, you would be experiencing things.
Wait, I so do. I love going out and doing things.
No.
Like the reason I like
the quote. Wait,
oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying that to you. Wait, what is it? Hang on.
I thought you were applying the Kendall quote.
No.
Or is it Kylie? Is it Kylie or Kendall who said it?
But she's like, I just feel like if you wanted to experiencing things, I think you should experience it. You always say you want to experiencing things, but I don't think you actually want to experience things because you would experience it if you wanted to experience things. But like also why
clocked my tea, clocked my shit, honestly.
No, not about you. I'm just saying that just general.
Just general.
Also like why live in Soho? Like the beauty of New York is that you can walk to get things.
Yeah, no, literally.
At this point we're beating a dead horse. But the AI thing is really interesting because I feel like I clicked on one tweet about like Claude and how you can use it.
Oh God.
And now my whole algorithm is literally like all these bro-y manosphere guys being like, if you're not entering blah 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 blah. And it's like, okay, sure, I'm all about optimization, but like don't you want to have a little fun?
No, literally, there are certain things that I love using AI for that just make things easier. I think the biggest thing is like searching. But one thing, so you guys, I actually work in AI. So I'm like I'm abreast of the information. But the thing that's a little bit scary about AI is that it like recommends things. And I think that's where things can get really dangerous because then you're interpreting the information as bias. Mm-hmm. And so that's like the fear behind it that I have, like using it too much for certain things because I'm like, then I'm interpreting it as like bias and I take that with the implicit bias and I think that's bad. But
well, some people like with their full chest, like this guy from Bravo. Well, he's not my friend. Craig Conover went on a podcast, which like he clearly has anger issues and is like,
oh God,
he just kind of annoys me as a person. Anyways, I know there are a lot of Craig stans, but whatever. But he went on a podcast and he was like wholeheartedly talking about how ChatGPT is his therapist, which like I know. And he was like, the podcaster was also like, oh, that's great. Like there was no pause, which like I know that people like you actually, it's very good to use. Wait, just like read it. I know that like it's very helpful to use to sort of synthesize information. Like if you say I'm feeling blah 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 blah, blah it can kind of like put out how you're feeling. Like it doesn't like give you new thoughts, but it kind of gives you like suggestions. Do you know what I mean? Like it's not like giving you really advice. It's just sort of like helping you. It's almost like an interactive journal where it helps you like make sense of your thoughts. But like using it in replacement of a real therapist when he was talking about like breakup advice and all this stuff, that was like a little much for me, love.
Yeah.
I heard this insightful quote that I sort of thought I'd love to share.
Oh my God, wait, let's chat about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
If you can't, it's really long. If you can't be happy with the coffee, then you won't be happy with a yacht.
Literally, period. That is so
Isn't
true.
that so true? It kind of
That
like
is so
was really
true.
groundbreaking. I feel like we talk about that
I'm
where there's like
shaking.
no, like boom. Let me drop this mic. Like there is a happiness
Episode
threshold.
over.
Yeah, and with that, I'll leave you guys.
I'll
But
leave y'all with that.
don't you think that's so true?
Yeah, no, it absolutely is. It so is.
And that is just perfect for us because that means we deserve yachts because we just talked about how much we love
Right.
going to get coffee.
Right. I love going to get coffee as much as I'm going to love going to get on my yacht.
Exactly.
Hey! So I'm ready for the universe to like deliver a boat right in front of my
You
face
heard
in
that,
Phoenix, Arizona.
universe?
Hey! No, literally.
Lake Havasu ain't ready.
Lake Powell ain't never seen me. No, literally. It's so true though. Like, listeners, if we can like distill one piece of advice. Yeah.
Isn't it instill?
Instill? Wait, what does distill mean?
Distill is like distilled water.
Oh, then I would love to distill some bad attitudes from our listeners.
No.
Distill means to purify.
Yeah.
It means to purify, condense, or reduce a complex concept.
Okay. I think you meant instill.
I meant instill.
But yeah.
I'm not speaking anymore. Should we like expand on that?
Let's do something more funny. Like, I kind of feel like it's getting like that's a little serious.
Oh.
I don't know. Should we go on? But I feel like should we?
It's just cracking me up because you just brought it up.
Well, no, I know, but I just feel like it was a good tidbit. We can expand on it.
Not again. Okay, expand. Normally I'm shrinking, but right now I'll expand.
Period.
No, I just love it. I think it's like so fun. I'm kind of into No, I'm just so into like just loving the little things lately.
Loving the little things is so important, and I truly believe like we've talked about this before, not to pat ourselves on the back, but like we are very positive people, and like I think you and I have a very similar mindset. Like I know for me, I am just pretty good at like not letting things get me down and like putting a positive spin on things. But I really think that it is like an exercise. It's like a muscle where it's not just like you're lucky, like you're born this way. Nicole Kidman, I was born that way. I'm like always saying positive. But I mean, sure, like some people are more predisposed to happiness, I guess. And of course, there's certain things that can make you happy or whatever. But just like with little things, if you appreciate little things, it makes it something is wrong with me. I literally feel like I'm like glitching.
Stroking up a storm.
But if you literally stroking, but if you figure out how to be happy about the little things, I really think it does. Like if you build it as a habit, it changes your life.
Yeah. Like for example.
And it's so true.
Yeah. Like for example, there's a banana that I'm going to be eating in about 15 minutes and I'm like actually really excited about it. So.
And like how amazing is that to be the type of person to get joy from that? Because everyone goes through life and has these little things.
How special of you to get joy from eating a banana.
How touching is that? No, but actually wait, I just am remembering all these things I need to tell you offline. But actually how like it makes me feel like I have a cheat code that other people don't have because other people have bananas too. Other people have yummy coffee too, but they don't get as excited. So like it's like you're getting bonus fun in the day. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Literally, yes.
You know what I'm grateful for?
What?
The fact that we've never done crack.
Oh.
Not
fair,
light.
honestly,
addiction
fair.
Is very, like, okay, addiction is very serious and it's actually very like near and dear to me. So not making light of that, but I did watch the Lamar Odom documentary. Have you seen it?
I've watched clips of it. I haven't seen the full thing. But like the clips I saw were insane.
No, it's really insane. First of all, Chloe was eeny. Like I'm actually glad that they had Chloe tell her side of the story kind of because I feel like she, even through all the stuff she's been through, like she clearly has a soft spot for Lamar and she was the one like there through it all. Her and Kris Jenner. Did you see the clip where he was like, oh my God, I just did this giant line of cocaine and then in walked Kris Jenner?
No.
Like, how scary. His life is really wild. Like, it's actually really sad. But there were just a few crazy stories that I wanted to touch on. One of them, how crazy is this? He was in a hotel with a hooker and while he was married to Chloe, and the
Ugh.
hooker called Chris and didn't know who she was, I think, or maybe she did, but she called Chris Jenner and was like, "He's doing way too many drugs. Like, I want to get out of here. This is not fun anymore. Like, you need to come get him or something." And I didn't want to call his wife, so I called you. Imagine.
That is crazy.
Yeah. And then like the last
Ugh.
straw, which none of this is funny, obviously, it's just like kind of nuts. You know that quote that's like, a crackhead doesn't wake up and say, "Oh, I don't have any money. How am I going to smoke crack today?" Like they
Oh
find
my
a
God, wait,
way.
yeah.
If they can't, so can you. That is true. Because when he had his whole episode at like when he overdosed and had 85 million heart attacks and whatever, and he was like in the hospital,
Yeah.
had to learn how to had to relearn how to walk and talk and all of that stuff.
Oh, that's
Pop and
crazy.
lock and jam and break.
Jam and break.
But Chloe put him once he was out of the hospital, Chloe put him in a rental home by her and like got a full staff, got like everything to take care of
Wow.
him, whatever. But then she walked in and she said, like, once you
Wasn't he
smell
like doing
crack,
crack?
yeah. She was like, once you
That's like,
smell crack, you can't unsmell it. So she walked in and he was doing crack. And she was like, wait, what? You don't even have a phone. Like, how are you doing crack? And he was
yeah.
faking. I mean, obviously, at first, all this stuff was true when he was in the hospital, but he was like faking how like temporarily disabled he was. So she wouldn't be onto him.
No.
Yeah.
What is he doing now?
I don't think he doesn't give the vibe that he's like doing very well. Because
Is
like he
he
never went to
like,
rehab. I mean, I don't know. He was in this documentary.
oh,
Like they interviewed him.
I'm like, okay, this is gonna sound like insane, but like,
Oh
why did
God.
they make a documentary about it?
Oh, it's like very interesting. Plus, it's this Netflix series. I forget the other ones they've done, but it's just, I mean, people are watching it. It's just, I mean,
Like,
it's honestly a
I
crazy
get
life.
that. No, it is a crazy life, but like, I feel like if I were Chloe, I would be like, no. And if
Well,
I were
also,
Lamar, I would be like, no.
Chloe comes off,
Unless Lamar's getting like hella money from it.
Lamar's probably getting money. Chloe comes off amazing. Like, Chloe comes off like a saint.
Was it like, I know, so I'm just wondering, like, did she do it to like repair her reputation or something? I mean, not that it was broken,
No,
but like, do you know what I mean?
I honestly think she did it out of the goodness of her heart. Wait, I don't think it's weird at all that they made a documentary about it because, like, why do they make a documentary about anything? Like, I'm just this huge sports girl apparently because this one is not new, but I watched the Tiger Woods documentary on the plane and that was crazy too. But another thing
About the
is that,
cheating scandal?
well, more like about his whole life, but a lot of it was about the
Oh.
scandal and kind of how he had like a double life. I wasn't really aware of like the magnitude of what an amazing athlete he was. So he was like,
Oh.
he's kind of goated, Tiger Woods. Anywho, same with Lamar Odom. Lamar is obviously not on the level of like Tiger Woods, like Tom Brady, those people. But
Yeah.
we didn't realize, I think, how he was also like such a good basketball player. And like being on the Lakers at that time was a really big deal. So I don't know. It was
Interesting.
interesting.
I guess, yeah.
So
That's
my pop is
crazy.
that we don't do
No,
crack.
literally. That's a good pop. I'm trying to think like if I was like married to somebody who like overdosed and then was doing it again, like would I want to like do a documentary about it? Like I don't think so. That's so crazy. It didn't come off like weird at all.
No, it didn't come off weird. It came off, I mean, we know like Lamar was in last season of The Kardashians and she always has talked about how she like cares so much about him, doesn't
Oh,
want
he
to
was
be
in the
with
last
him.
season?
He was in like last year, there was that
Oh, I didn't
scene
know that.
where there was that scene where he and Chloe like met because Chloe, it was like obviously for the show, but like Chloe was giving him a bunch of stuff of his that she held on to.
Oh.
Like stuff because she was saying like at the time when you were on drugs, like I couldn't give you this stuff, you would sell it or someone would steal it
Oh,
from you. But it was stuff
damn.
like from his mom who passed away or like little sentimental things.
Oh.
and she kept it because she knew, which I mean, that could have made sense. Like, you love this person. He was your
Yeah.
family at one point. Like, you know that they're like sick. Um, so it didn't come off as weird. The other people who were
Oh.
talking about the documentary or like talking in the documentary were Lamar, a family member of his ex fiance, who is the mother of his children.
Oh. Was that pre-Chloe or
Um,
post-Chloe?
pre.
Oh.
Like, and they were high school sweethearts.
Oh, okay. And he's not doing well now?
I mean, I don't know what he's doing. Who knows if he's doing drugs, but he just doesn't give the vibe of like, it's not like there was a feature at the end of like, and now here's his driving business, or now here's his this, you know?
Wow. Okay. Well, because I was kind of wondering, like, is it supposed to be like a
Oh,
like
like a
learn
reason.
from this, like don't do drugs, kids, or is it like a I don't
I think
know.
it's more just like an interesting story about a famous person with a
Yeah,
ties to like a super famous family.
true. That's true.
Um,
That is so
so yeah,
interesting. Oh my god, maybe I should watch it.
like I know you won't watch it, but it was really interesting.
I don't know. Yeah.
Every time you say, "Oh my god, yeah, I should watch it," or "I should read that," I'm like, okay.
It's not happening.
Wait, were you telling me about Strangers, the book, on the pod or in
No,
person?
never.
Yes, you
I don't know what
were.
that is.
Yes,
Strangers?
you were. The Oh my god, I think it was the fact that I can't even differentiate between a real conversation and a conversation on the pod just goes to show how raw we are.
So raw. You guys were so raw. You guys, we are so
No,
raw and
but
so real.
you were telling me about this documentary where no, not documentary, sorry, memoir about the woman whose husband of 20 years one day decides to up and leave her. You literally were telling me about this.
No, I was telling you about a memoir called Consent about a woman who married her
Oh.
art teacher and then
Yes, yes, yes.
yes. Yes.
Well,
Wait, what
forget
strangers? That sounds kind of good.
Well, it's actually no, I just started reading it and it's actually like it's very viral right now, but my
Oh, it's
friend
a
got
memoir?
it.
A real
It's
memoir?
a real memoir of my
Oh.
friend got it and she was like, "You have to read this book." I read it in 24 hours, like I couldn't stop. But basically,
Wait.
what I just said. I mean, I just started last night, but this woman is married. She's a successful lawyer or was a successful lawyer, and her husband is a hedge fund person. Like they make
Oh.
hundreds of of dollars a year, and it's during COVID. They were married for 20 years. She thought everything was hunky dory. And he one day is like, "I'm getting divorced. You can keep the house and you can have custody of the kids. I'm not happy." And and he's having an affair. So it's sort of like,
Oh.
I mean, I didn't really get that far into it, but people are saying it like changes the way you think about relationships. And it's sort of like a cautionary tale. So
Oh
excited to
God.
report back. If you're
A
reading
cautionary
Strangers, let us
tale.
know. Apparently there are things that like
Like, were there
she
warnings?
yeah.
Ah, that's crazy. Okay, wait, that actually sounds like something I'd be really into.
Yeah, so watch this space.
Wait, I love that. Okay, we'll be looking it up.
Yeah, wait, that'd be fun if we did a little book club.
Wait, that would be fun. I love that. I love nonfiction. I am into memoirs.
Memoir.
Let's move on to a little flop off and pop off.
Let's do it.
What's your flop?
My flop is that unfortunately I think I'm like brain dead. Like I don't know what is going on. Oh, my flashlight is on. But I need to and I am planning on sort of overhauling my like productivity systems because
Oh.
my screen time has been through the roof today. I like didn't
Uh-oh.
get shit done, but I just have this problem where I am like at work trying to focus, trying to get things done, and like it literally feels like an impossible task.
The
But
TikTok
then
bug just comes buzzing in your ear. Buzz,
no,
buzz.
it's like this devil on my shoulder being like, check TikTok, check TikTok. But then when I want to
Yeah.
like look at new clothes on my Newly or like shop for furniture, then I have unlimited attention. So, not to worry because I just saw this TED Talk that I'm going to watch about how to not
Oh.
procrastinate. And I think I'm going to set up a little like Q2 bam. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wait, I love that. Are you gonna get a brick?
You know what? Hell yeah. I'm getting a brick.
Hell yeah. Wait, should I get a brick?
Please, will you? No. Just
I'll
you're not
give a
gonna read this
brick to
book
the
and
men
you're not
to the
gonna
men in my neighborhood. Hey.
What?
I said I'll give a brick to the men in my neighborhood.
Isn't that like a slab of cocaine?
Oh, I was thinking more like bricked up, like they'll be bricked.
Oh. Like a big butt.
No, bricked. Hard. They'll be hard.
Oh.
The men in my neighborhood will get a hard on
actually
looking
didn't
at me. You didn't know that's what bricked up meant?
No.
What? Ah, I'm too Gen Z. Oh my God, I'm too Gen Z.
Did I know that? I don't
Maybe
think I
you
knew
didn't.
that.
When someone's like, oh, they're bricked up.
I didn't know that.
Okay, well, that's probably for the better. So my flop off is I invested in my AMC Stubs membership, which like is only like $30 a month to go see unlimited movies. My ass has not been sat in the movie theater, and I don't know why. I cannot get myself to go see a movie as often as I want to go see the movies, because I like wanted to go see the drama for the last week. Literally haven't gone and seen it, and I have no excuse. I literally live walking distance to a movie theater. I literally live a 9-minute walk from AMC, and I just can't. I don't know why. So that's my flop.
See the
is
drama
I can't.
too.
Same. It looks so good. Everyone says there's a crazy twist, so I'm really excited for it.
I actually have no idea what it's about. Well, just go do it. I mean, I personally would never do that, so I'm not one to talk. But yeah, like I'm so bad at seeing movies.
Same.
Especially I wouldn't alone. There. But you should do it.
I'll do
Taylor
it.
Up.
Call Taylor up. I'll go. When do I not have a plan? Maybe Thursday. Maybe Sunday. Whatever. What's your pop off?
My pop off is that I just had a very cute, wholesome Easter weekend in London town with my family. Love. It was my dad's birthday, which was really, really sweet. And it was so fun celebrating. And I just am feeling like happy and wholesome and full of love. So there's my pop off for you.
Oh, I just like love that literally so much. That's amazing. My pop off, I'm going to sound like an alcoholic. My building my building hosts these like parties / events. Shout out Daniel Pizzulo. Hey. He's the one who hosts the events, also hosted my birthday, which was crazy. But my building does open bar events like almost every weekend. And I have to say that's literally my pop off.
If I had that, please.
Yeah. Like they make a bomb spritz. It's just so good. It's literally so good. So that's my pop off. Was they had a killer open bar, and I slurped it right up. Yeah. No, not for Easter. For Friday. Like a Friday. It was the Friday night thing.
Oh, for Good Friday
night team. Yes. Oh, yes. It was a good Friday party. Lots of tequila.
Open bar.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like we covered a lot of ground today, don't you?
Yes, I do. And I hope everyone today is going to be happy with their coffee, that they're not ordering.
Otherwise, no yachts for you, you ungrateful bitches.
Literally. Well, cheers to a week and weekend of many more pop-offs. And we are very excited to talk to you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.